Hello all, we're in the lovely Exumas in the Bahamas. Just missed the hurricane, so I got very lucky. We're just going to go for a quick little walk today, and what did I want to talk to you today about? So I had a friend of mine that I was speaking to, and one of the things that we were talking about was like what she's attracted to instead of a man. And as we started to go through it, I started to get a little curious, and then I started asking other friends about what they're interested in, what they're attracted to in a man. And what I found out was something that really kind of blew my mind. I thought I'd share it with you today. So, whenever you're attracted to somebody, and I'm going to just use a generalization here, and every time you use a generalization, somebody jumps on you by telling you the exception to the rule, as opposed to, 95% of the people being like that. They know the one person who isn't. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to use the example of somebody that you're attracted to. Let's just say they're a bodybuilder, or they're in really good physical shape. Well, the attraction level is on a physical level outside, where people say, well, if I don't have a spark with the person, I just can't get into that person. And that's fair, right? But the attraction usually ends up being the detriment of that relationship, because the relationship never ends because of the attraction. The relationship ends because of the shallowness of the attraction. So I'll give you an example. So a person who goes to the gym a lot, got a great body, in really good shape, maybe the sex is amazing, that physical endorphin is just through the roof, when it comes to attraction. However, the downside of someone who might go to the gym, and I'm going to be speaking generally here, not everybody, but they spend a lot of time on themselves. They might be a little bit more vain. They might be more narcissistic. They might really have a lot of self-esteem issues, which is the reason why they go to the gym, which is the reason why they put so much time into themselves. So although the attraction is really strong on the physical standpoint, what leads up to that strength that they have, which is that body or that charisma or that attraction, is really what's going to bring that relationship down if you're unaware of it. So it's really important that when you talk to people and you're attracted to them, that you really kind of reverse engineer what is the downside to that attraction. If they are incredibly, I'm trying to think of another example here, where they're incredibly successful, for example, and they have a lot of toys and money and cars and houses and that sort of thing, and they've got lifestyle, you're attracted to more of that than exactly the qualities that that person has used to get that money. And generally speaking, when people go out and have a lot of money, it's because they have an issue that they're trying to prove, or they have a lack of abundance, or there's a million ways that you can split a hair on that one about what the attraction is. But what is the detriment? That person's attraction is going to bring the relationship down if you're not careful, if you're unaware of it, that they'll spend a lot of time at work. They won't usually put you first. Everything will always be a priority other than you, because success always comes first, and they're always going to value success of what they bring to the table, and also look at what you bring to the table, and that's going to be a downside. So before you're really looking at someone and seeing what the attraction is, really have a look to see what is the downside of that attraction, and how could that play in your relationship, and give yourself a better chance instead of meeting that right person and making sure that person's right for you.